hip position to get to that leg, opposed to only our strength. Right, so we're really conscious of when we're hitting our shots, we're making sure, well, Scott's going to test me, he's going to make sure my leg is sweeping around the corner, right? But I'm really conscious of that windshield wiper in that leg. Same thing on my swing. I hit my swing, my outside leg, I can't leave it behind. Right, because he'll catch it, he'll come to my foot, and he'll stop me from moving forward to position. So, you know, I have to be conscious of where my legs are, where my feet are, because guys are going to fall off your shoulder. You know, so we spend a lot of time talking about the offensive side of it, and then we want our guys to be comfortable there. Sometimes you're in a do-or-die situation, and you have to drop off and catch a leg and make it look bad and cause a stalemate or potentially dangerous. So it's a big position for us. My hook? My inside guy? Yeah, if he's fighting in, you know, if he's fighting in, if he goes to my head, you know, we do a lot of stuff where we're clearing off to like a 2-on-1. So if I'm inside, he goes to my head. I'll clear that off to a 2-on-1 or an elbow pass, and depending on the side. I elbow pass on this side, and then where I throw it by. On this side, I 2-on-1. Just personally, that's what I like. So if I'm inside, he comes collar, you know, I'm 2-on-1. If I'm inside, he comes inside control on me, I come elbow. I come elbow, dig my head in, and then get back to inside control. A lot of this done with my head position. So I'm inside. See my elbow? My elbow, my head. I don't really want to keep up inside control. Once I have it, that's my elbow starts to drop in. And if he gets in there, back and forth. You know, we'll do a lot of hand fighting, but sometimes our guys think hand fighting is just like, you know, beating each other up instead of, you know, you're working to get to a front head or a hook or a 2-on-1. So, you know, we try to keep these guys in certain positions. You know, where they're. Yeah. It's a good point. I'm not going to be in here as long as I was teaching it. I'm not going to be in here very long. It's going to be, you know, I move his head position, and there's my swing. It's a 2-second transition. Now, obviously, when you're teaching it and showing it, it's going to be, they're working into it. This is ideal. Right? I talk to the kids about like a home base position. What's your home base? Maybe it's the collar tie in the wrist. Maybe it's inside tie in the wrist. Maybe you want to be on the outside and just keep your lead hand low and touch the head because you got a good guard shot. But that's my home base, inside the wrist. You know, my attack hand, controlling him, he's probably right dominant. So if I control his right arm, he's not going to be able to shoot. Right, so I'm just going to aggressively attack that side with my inside control. So he can't ever use his right arm.
You grab your thumb and just between that. You get that, you get the wrist on this. Yeah. You grab your thumb and you between that.
Yeah, so you grab your arm. Yeah, I have this hand turn. As I bring it down. And I'd love for him to reach across. You know, that's a little hand game, you know, where the wrist exchange comes, he grabs my wrist, almost double, or high crotch.
Tell me a little movement off that side. You get the high crotch, your swing single, and your knee pull.
Yeah, so if I'm keeping this down, you know, then if he's keeping it down and he's not re-grabbing me, I'm going to re-grab me. I'll go there. If I'm stuffing it, and I'm through. But now if he re-grabs, then I come back to my swing. You know, there's a lot of footwork in there. I don't think. Hopefully you guys can see. If I move this through, I'm stepping to the outside. I step to the outside and then I penetrate. If he re-grabs me, I step to the outside, I swing myself in. I would rather go knee pull on his lead leg and high crotch. So I'm back to my single finishing position. Nothing's changed. Come to the corner. Bill. Instead of worrying about him cutting the corner and my shoulder. I think so. Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be challenging for the high school guys to sit head inside on both sides. Oh, that's personally how I feel. I would say that I shoot high crotch in high school. Don't know what to do. Go sit the corner right away. And then you got a leg in, my arm strapped. I just think guys lose their body position on the shot. So I'd rather than hit, turn the corner, keep your head. That's just how I feel.
And we work on high crotches a lot.
Yeah. We work high crotch. Shoot hand high, back leg, trail leg to the corner. My shoulder is pressed in. I look across the spine. My trail leg comes through. My back arm's going deep. It's going to replace my front hand. My front hand's going to go to his knee. So I'm pulling this tight to my body. I don't shoot the snake. Right? If I shoot the snake, this is how I feel personally. Then I go to a crackdown. My body's going down. If I shoot with my hand up, my head and my chest up, my body's up and through. My shoulder's up and through. So that's how we teach it. Right? And then there's really no way for my shoulder to pop out. Right? Scott really emphasizes on the set. Try not to go under the guy as much as move through. So carving this arm down, he carves it down. So he kind of moves me by. You know, and then that really sets up our swing. So we're going from carve this by to our shot. Right? So I'm not really dropping underneath him as much as I am shooting through him. Right? And then if he grabs me as I move this through, then he's on the swing. So I'm working back and forth. Then he's a good partner. So that's how I can feel it.
I think if you go under a guy, kind of straight on, he's going to get his hips involved. You know, if I hit him straight on, even though it's a nice high crotch, and I go under, so I'd rather be moving. I really move the feet right angle. It's all about angles. Angles.
What else in there? Yeah, we'll do, maybe he's got a hook. This is bad head position for me. You know, so we'll fight out an underhook. I'm kind of doing a combo at once, so I'm working on my head position, and I'm working to be heavy on this underhook. Right? 'Cause if I stay here long, like you're saying, 1 to 2 seconds, he's gone. Boom, shot. Single or high crotch, whatever he's gonna do. Right, so as soon as he snaps, he hooks. Right? My elbow's coming down. I press this flat, and I keep my head underneath. That's probably one of the least fun drills you're going to do for the guy that's initiating the position. So he goes snap, hook, boom, hard elbow down, and then I rotate my head underneath. And then now I'm doing the hook, and then he's doing the same thing, hard over, and he's digging his head underneath. So, kind of like a hand fighting drill, but you're doing 2 things at once. Same thing for a 2-on-1. He's going 2-on-1, he's got head position. Got it in, rotate my head underneath, put my elbow through. So starting one guy off in that dominant position. You can do the same thing. We don't do this a whole lot, but same thing from head position on Scott. Right now he's fighting back, head position. A lot of this underneath the chin. Rotate your head underneath the chin.
Do that to start your practices too. Give 3 or 4 minutes of just hand fight and push pull, moving your head, keep your head in good position. And then he'll go. Learning the wrestle gear.
Using that head as a weapon, so it's kick. You know, the one thing to be careful of That's why I like to rotate underneath, because I can't really shoot that. But when if Scott's playing his head back into me hard, if he goes underneath, that's one thing, but if he's just going into the side, that really helps me for my shot. You know, so I'm digging my head in there for a reason, because I want that pressure. I want him to fight me back. So I spear my head in his neck and push and push and push to draw a little pressure back.
How about a couple drills, Donnie? What do we do? Like a couple fight to the lock, 30-second go, 15-second go, 45-second go. Harder than live wrestling.
You know, do like offense, defense, both offense. So it really, it's good for a number of different reasons. One, it gets me just thinking about attacking. A 30-second go, where I got to get to a lock up to my feet. Like getting to a lock, that's important. Getting to a lock and being on my knees, that doesn't really help me. The chances are I'm going to have to end up breaking my hands and then coming to a strong position to get up to my feet without my hands on. The drill is I get my hands locked around his leg up to my feet when it's locked. Alright, so now Scott, he's going hard. He's trying to keep me off his legs. Not stalling though. Teaching these guys how to close out matches without stalling. And he's not even going to give me a stick of a right attack. Alright, but now I have urgency. I got to go for 30 seconds. It might be a boom, high crotch, single, high crotch again, snapping, drop in. You know, so I'm going like, if I don't score, my life's over. Alright, and he's holding me off. He's getting to a control time. Right? He's getting to a hook. Alright, so we do that for 30, and he's on me for 30. Alright, now I'm opposite. And I'm holding him off. I'm keeping head position. I'm controlling his wrist. I'm moving my feet. I'm faking it. Right? And then we'll do a 30-second go where we'll hold on offense. Right? And it's not to a takedown, it's just to a lock to our feet. Right? So I mean that's one way. I think it gets your guys thinking about shooting, being aggressive, going after the guy, setting the guy up, being relentless, where it might not be just one set and one shot to score. It might be a single, then you punch it off, then you're in on a high crotch, then you're back to the single, then you have to come kind of lift him in a high crotch or peek out because he's keeping you down underneath this, right? It's a really good drill, and then it also teaches him that you can't be a battering ram out there and let the guy just punish you. You have to be able to control ties, move your feet, check him by faking him, move his head, or reset him. We do a lot of this reset drill. I'm winning, and maybe I don't have to take a risk. I don't have to dive in now. I'm going to have 20 seconds left. All right, but I also don't want to let Scott set his feet up have a one shot, one opportunity to beat me. So I'm going to snap him, move his head, and move my feet, then move my, so I'm resetting him, making him reset his feet, and I'm moving around him. I'm winning second by second, position by position, so that he can never set his feet and get that final attempt, that final opportunity to beat me. Those are two. We do a lot of wrestling out of front headlocks. You know, so we'll beginning of practice, you warm up, I'll snap Scott, boom, he's out. Maybe not to a shot right away. Then he snaps me. When he snaps me, I'm wheeling his head out. You know, so just I'm getting used to one, faking and snapping the guy underneath me, and then he's clearing it right away. He doesn't want to spend any time in the front head. You know, so I'm learning how to wheel my head, learning how to move my feet. And then the guy that's doing the snapping is learning how to snap with his legs. Control his arm, get him underneath him. We're going to his head right away. Head straight. He's in trouble. Turns his ear. He's working hip to hip. Snaps me. Plays mine. So we go back and forth.
Make that your condition. Wrestling-related stuff should be your condition. I know everybody likes to sprint and monkey roll. We do that too. Make that stuff your wrestling-related. Make it wrestling-related. Good condition right there at the end of practice. Maybe you show it at the beginning, last 12 minutes, spar that position. Maybe that position to a shot. Maybe that position to a low angle. That should be your condition. Everybody thinks you gotta like run the ball around. Sprint! Sprint! Wrestle. Wrestle more. Mat return more. Mat return. Single wrist, which we'll do in a second. Mat return with single wrist. You wanna get tired? Lift. Boom. Recover, lift, boom, recover. Double legs. We ended the last 3 practices we put everything together, and I'll talk about maybe a little later, but we go short sit to a tie to 10 swing singles. Short sit, back to our feet, hard cut to a tie, double leg, 10 doubles. Short sit, hard cut, pop high crotch, lift and finish, 10 each. Now there's 30 takedowns going on. 12 minutes left in practice. That's the condition. Doesn't always have to be sprint, push-ups, wrestle. That's how you get really good wrestling shape.
Can you show how you put your head on that front hill?
Yeah. A lot of this guys he's snapping me. So I recognize he's snapping, and this is the side of my back. The lower hand is coming to my throat and my chin. I want to catch that hand. I'm going to move that elbow back. I'm going to shorten my neck. Anytime you got to reach through my head, this is a good thing regardless. Anytime you reach through my head, I shrug. I don't want to give up a good long neck where he can get a good tie and control my head and my neck. So anytime he reaches for me, I'm shrugging. So now as he snaps me, I'm already shrugged because I got a short neck. And now the hand that's around my throat, right, he's trying to choke me and pull on my chin. I got to catch that elbow, and I'm going to wheel my head. But I'm really trying to get my head, my ear to his belly, and swivel my head, right? And I'm bumping off with my shoulder at the same time. Stepping toe to toe, and wheeling my foot around. All right, so I'm really trying to move my head from straight turn to pivot. All right, as he's snapping me, I'm doing that. I'm bumping too. Watch him bump. I can bump that off.
Donny, how do you handle that from the mat?
What's that?
How do you handle the front head from the mat?
From the mat, same way. Same way, obviously, it's a little harder. Got to snap from down. You can start on the mat too, because most kids are going to be on there. But I'm into him and on an angle. A lot of guys do the same like this. Get back out. Right, and as I'm backing out, he's cinching it up tighter around my throat. If I crowd him, and I start moving on an angle, that's when he feels a little uneasy. Same thing with the collar tie. Guy moves away from me as I collar tie. He moves away. I hammer his head. I stuff him. If he crowds me, then I got nowhere to pull him. See? So it's the same concept. I don't want to move away from the guy. So if I'm down on that front head again, you got it. Inside leg never up. I get cradled here. Right? So the hand is around my throat. That leg right away comes up. Elbow, pull my head. Wrestle into it. All right, makes sense? What else in there? Anything?
You just go keep. What time you got, Leo? You guys want top, single wrist stuff, or you want to just keep going?